Hi everybody, I'm Dana Marie and I am coming to you today to talk to you about injury and how to come back to your yoga mat. So for those of you that don't know my story, I'll give you a little quick cliff note about it. 5 years ago I injured my neck and I had to go through a fusion of 3 vertebrae. So I'm fused from C5 to C7. And so that surgery was 5 years ago this December. And it took some time to heal from that. I had to let some things go out of my practice. My practice was a pretty heavy vinyasa flow. Loved all the arm balancing, inversions were my jam. Loved headstands. I was a gymnast, so did all that stuff growing up. So it was just like walking to me. It was no big deal. So letting those things go that I could no longer do without bringing more harm to myself was kind of hard. But I've made it through. Then I went through a car accident which totally jacked up my body. And that was in October of 2019. So my car was totaled. I had a lot of damage on my arm. What was found out about 6 weeks later after the accident was that I had hardware broken in my neck. So I had to have another surgery on my neck to remove those broken pieces, recovery again, going through modifications again, and then COVID happened. So what I found out then later is that I had some damage in my shoulder, and then I also had some damage in my elbow. So I just went through shoulder surgery, elbow surgery will be next. So I am 4 weeks out from my shoulder surgery, and I just came back to teaching today. Been going through PT, that's been super great. My physical therapist is amazing, so know that if you go through surgery, do physical therapy, incorporate some yoga, it'll be the best thing for your body. But you're not gonna get better if you don't put the work in. So that's the big thing that I've learned. And the big thing that I've seen working with students that have had long-term injuries, that have had surgeries, that aren't able bodies, they kind of have that sense of fear of they can't do this, that, or whatever. So the I can't words can really hold us back from exploring what we can do. So I try my best not to use the I can't so much, although it's in my vocabulary right now because I have to set some limits for myself. But the wording that I use is I can't do that right now. So that's pretty powerful too. Like it's just right now that I can't do certain things. Right now I can't lift both of my arms above my head, but we're working on it. But the big part that is really helpful is that mindfulness of breathing. And when we're in pain, we tend to hold our breath, right? Because it's just too painful sometimes to breathe. But it's that breath that helps you relax. Your breath helps your nervous system. It helps calm down your brain. It helps send signals to your entire body to be calm. But it's also in how you breathe. So when you're trying to relax into pain, which can be hard, we don't want to take short, shallow breaths in and out of our mouth, okay? So you really want to incorporate a yoga breath. And you can practice this breath. I've practiced it a lot in the past month, laying in my recliner, recovering. So that breath work has always stayed with me in this process. So if you wanted to join me for just a little pranayama work, we're just gonna work on the Ujjayi breathing. And it's just nice and gentle, and you can do it anywhere, anytime, but take some time during your day, even if you're not dealing with pain, but we all have like stress right now, so this is a great breath to use as well. So I want you to just find a comfy seat. You can sit cross-legged, you can sit in a chair, you can lay down if you want. Just be comfortable. So I want you to just find a comfy seat, relax your shoulders. You're gonna just find some length up through the crown of the head. And just notice your breath. I just want you to take some breaths. Notice how you're breathing. Notice where you feel your breath. A lot of times, we kind of keep our breath up by our collarbones. So I want you to kind of feel that out and then allow your breath to travel a little deeper to your lungs and allow your breath to expand into your belly. So you want to allow that breath to get deeper into yourself, okay? We don't want it trapped up here. We want to fill ourselves up with our breath. So sitting up nice and tall, and you'll take a nice deep breath slowly in through your nose. And then nice long breath, just let your jaw relax and breathe out of your mouth. And let out a sigh. And do that again. Maybe a smile. One more time. Good job. Now place your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your belly. So that this gives you a little bit more feeling, right? You can feel it out a little bit more. So what I want you to do is fill your belly first. I want you to feel this wave kind of come up. So you're gonna take a nice deep breath, fill your belly, bring it up through the chest, and then release the chest, and draw the belly back towards your spine. Okay, so nice deep breath in. Keep breathing like that as I talk. So you're directing your breath and then you're kind of curling into your breath. So you can use some abdominal strength as well. Now release the hands and continue that breath. Maybe close your eyes and just listen. Notice your breath. Notice your inhale and your exhale. Notice if your inhale and your exhale are the same length. That's key too. So sometimes to keep our brain busy and focused on our breath, you can count. So you can maybe count to the count of 4 on your inhale. And then match it with the count of 4. So I use this breathing all the time, every day, throughout my day. When I get stressed, I even try to, help my kids with their breathing, take a breath, pause before you freak out. So it's not just with pain that you can center your breath. When we're stressed, that's the breath you want to use. Just nice deep breath, feel it in through the nose, nice long breath out. Just try to relax everything. If you were to take 10 nice deep breaths, it takes you like a minute to do that. So everybody has at least a minute every hour even. Take 10 breaths, mindful breaths on the hour. Set a little timer. Those of you with Fitbits, I got a setting that says breathe, so you can do that too. But I feel like it's so important right now for me to focus on. As an instructor, I'm slowing my practice and my teaching down for my students for that mindfulness. Because when I'm injured, they get this extra little additional feedback of what to feel and modifications and things like that. So modifying isn't always bad. I used to think it was bad. And there's a lot of yogis out there that think modifying is a bad thing, or using props is a bad thing. I had to use blocks today for cat cow. I had to use blocks for my down dog, where I'm just like little baby steps putting my arm down. So having that I don't want to use props isn't always a good way to think. Welcoming those props in, sometimes you can get deeper in stretches, sometimes it'll help you in your poses. It's okay to use blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, all the things to get your body smiling again. So that's the big thing that I wanted to say to you as well, is stay focused with your breath. Try not to judge yourself on your mat, because that's part of yoga, is not bringing judgment onto your mat. Just allowing your body to be where it is in the moment on your mat, finding joy, releasing whatever doesn't serve you anymore. That's why I come to my yoga mat. That's why I practice yoga. That's why I share yoga. Yes, you can do all these fun things, but it is like the fountain of youth for me. So it's helped me maintain. It's helped me continue to be joyful in everything that I do. So practice breathing, mindful breathing. You can do it. Spend 1 minute, even if it's every couple hours during your day. If you wake up, take some breaths. Lunch hour, take some breaths. Just work in that mindful breath work. Whether you have pain, whether you're stressed, whether you're rushing around and you just need a minute, pause and breathe. I promise it will shift your life. It'll shift your world, and it'll shift how you feel, how you're thinking, and just bring you into the present moment, enjoy the moment. So anyway, that's your little mat chat with me. I'm gonna try to do more of these, just a few minutes, just chatting about some stuff. So again, today was just breath work and talking about injuries and recovery, and know that I'm here for you. If you've recovered from anything, if you feel like you're not able to do yoga, all of these things, guess what? Reach out to me. I can help you. I will help modify your practice, no matter what your body is, how your body feels. We can get you feeling good. Okay? All right. So feel free to reach out to me on my page, Yoga with Dana Marie. You can also email me at yogawithdanamarie.com. So yeah, just reach out to me. I would love to set up some time with you, either in one of my classes or grab a private lesson from me. Those are really fun too. So anyway, have a super, super happy day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.